The Voopoo's comparison. Hello ladies and gents, hope you're all well or wherever you happen to be in the world. What we got today is the Voopoo's comparison. We've got those three. The Vinci is a bit more, looks a bit more unusual, but that's thankfully to the adapter, which we'll go through them, and tell you all about it. Now let's take the Vinci first. The Vinci and the Vinci X are very much the same, really. The Vinci X is a bit taller because it takes an 18650 battery. It's 1500 mAh, I believe. So is the Navi. So they got very much the same. The same battery power. The screen, it looks a bit neater on on the Vinci. I think it's the best of the lot, really, that Vinci. The coils, the good thing about these three Voopoos is all the coils are interchangeable. So if you like the Vinci family or the Voopoo family, shall we say, you can change them all between them. There's a separate review about each one of them. That one as well, that's the Navi. So that one, I put the adapter on there. It's a bit more, it's a bit different. And this is an ePro MTL RTA, which works, works very, very well with the adapter. For MTL use, it's very good. The 1500 battery. There's a chart as well, that you'll be able to see, the comparison between, throat hit and flavors and all that stuff. Nice dense vapor with the ePro one. I cannot really fault it. They're all micro USB, so it's one wire fits all. Rather than a lot of them are USB-C now, but these ones are still on the micro USB, which is easier, I suppose, for the time being. USB-C, as you know, they charge a lot quicker, with the batteries. The functionality is very much the same. It's much more, I suppose, because of the size of it, or the design of it. It's very, very easy, to work with. That's one of the things. And all of them, or the two of them, because this one, the Trio, doesn't have any controls on it apart from just being a manual. You can use these two. You can use them as auto function as well. Let's see whether it's this one is set on as you can see down there, auto and A and P, auto and power. So let's try the auto. No, it doesn't work. You need really a good drag of that one. You need quite an airy coil, for it to work properly, but on a manual, it works fine. So that's the Vinci. The airflow, because you can take that off and twist it on the original pod. But there you are. Here you have the airflow on the tank itself. Moving on to the Voopoo, the Find S Trio, Find Trio S, whatever it is. A very simple piece of kit, 1200 mAh, very light. It's very light comparing to that one. This is a 1500 mAh. Yeah, this one is 1200 mAh. I don't think that point, the 300 mAh is going to make much difference, but certainly. The different batteries in there or different materials they're made of. This one is a bit more, maybe that's what makes it lighter. The black part there is a bit of plastic. This is sort of an alloy of aluminium or something like that. It works. I love that one actually. It's so simple. No screen, nothing. Just one button you press. No adjustments or nothing. Yet it packs a good amount of vapor and a very good throat hit. Lovely amount of vapor, lovely throat hit, and also, the dense vapor that you get. I cannot really fault it. This one, and it works very, very much the same as the Vinci with the in its original guise. The pod works very well on that one. But I thought, I'll make a bit of difference and put the adapter with a different tank. But you can put any tank on that one, any tank, and it's quite versatile, really. What else there? As I said, they're all micro USB. This one is, just one button, and there's no auto function. Lovely bit of cracker on it as well. Moving on to the Navi. That's the Navi there. You got a bit of fractionally better, air control there. You got a door or a drawer, actually you can call it, and you just pull up and down. and it makes it like that. For MTL users, this is an absolute no. This is a big mouthpiece, and so much air goes in there. The original coils that come with it, I mean, that tells you, it is predominantly a direct lung. What I can get my head around is having a direct lung, that requires high power, which this one, can provide high power. It can go up to 40, 40 goes to. There you can see I got it set on an RBA setting, which is a 4-click one. So if you press 4 times, 1 2 3 4, it never does it first time. 1 2 3 4, and that goes back to its normal one. So that will be restricted to the amount of to the coil that is in there. This is a 0.8 coil, which I use on that one, and you can see the difference between the two. I mean, we'll take a puff of that one. Let's put it up a bit. The max is 18 on that, so let's for that one on a 0.8, it wouldn't even fire. So let's see, why is it not firing? Is it on auto? No, it doesn't like auto. Auto and power, there you go. It was set on auto only, so that's power or manual. Let's see, compare. This is far too airy for an MTL, absolutely far too airy. As a couple of short videos for these ones, the pods, the pods come out very easy, very easy. I mean, I've seen some other videos say that they're very, they attach themselves very well. No, thank you, it doesn't, it just comes off very easy. You see the couple of videos, where I dropped it, and see what happens. This one is a lot more. It does, but it's the shape of it. You can see the shape of it. Sorry about this squeaking. It's my elbow there on the desk. The shape of it is a bit difficult to pull. So even if it's in your pocket, you won't be able to get it out of your pocket because of the the shape of it. As you can see, it slips. So you're gonna have to, even if it's in your pocket, you just have to pull it from the mod itself. This one is a bit different. You can pull it from there, but it will all come out because it's all a squarish type of thing. So you've seen the 2 videos. One is from the table, and one from I just dropped it on the floor. The one that dropped on the floor, everything, even the coil come out. What do I think of them? The Vinci is a great one because you have the option of getting an adapter, which is, it's going to cost you about £2-3, if you get it from China. Or if you get it from here, probably it's going to be about £4 or £5, maybe even less. And then you have the versatility and the option of adding any tank to it. The battery is really nice. You can do the same, with the Vinci X if you prefer, the longer one with a bit more of power. I do work with Max. I mean, I thought I'll let you that bit of information. I went to Voopoo's site, to upgrade the Vinci X. Because it only gives me about 40 watts or something like that, but I need to upgrade it, do a firmware upgrade, to get to the use of the 70 watts altogether. But they don't cater for Macs, I'm afraid. The software that is available to upgrade is only a Windows one, so which is a bit of a shame. But nevertheless, I'm an MTL user, so all of us MTL users are never going to go anywhere near 70 watts. It's an option, but it's there, especially if you have an 18650 battery in there. That will last a lot longer. But for an MTL user, 1500 mAh perfect, very well made, very nice designs. It is optional, I suppose, the design, what you like. But the sides, are the same on all of them. The screen is very nice and, very legible. As opposed to this one, I'm afraid now it's a piece of doo-doo, basically. Look at this. What's that all about? But it's nice metal and all that, but no, the resin part, it looks a bit shabby really to me, but there we are. Yeah, you make up your own mind. If you have any options or any questions you want to ask me, please, just put them down below there, and I do answer them, as quick as I can. My choice, as I said, is that one because of the options that you have with it, and that's number one. Number two is that one. It's so simple, if you want something simple, you just, PNP coils, plug and play. It works very well with a 1.2, which is a very tight draw on that one. It's a bit too tight for me on that one. That's my number two choice, mainly because of the limited options. You know, can't put it up or down. But if you want simplicity, there you are. This one, if you're thinking about one of them, no, I would. My advice is for you. Don't even think about it. If you have one, put it in the bin. Sorry about that, gents and ladies, to disappoint you about this Navi, which is the latest one. So, you know, it looks very nice on the shelf, and that's where it will stay. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate, you know, your viewing and your comments. And please share the video. You know, a lot of people, you know, it will be beneficial, you know, to a lot of people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye bye.